Hello there, people, and welcome to yet another edition of the Punching Baron's Doom P1 playthrough. I'm your old Death Stalker, and today we shall be checking out a level known as FRIGHT. Okay then. So, hey! Here's a lot of lies. So yeah, okay. This is my first of my, hopefully, many levels. If I get good feedback, I'll keep working on and posting them. Wait, so you apparently don't take kindly to criticism. So if you get bad criticism, you're not going to make another level, basically. FRIGHT.WAD represents countless hours of testing, both by me and the guys here at work. After hours, of course. It was built with network play in mind. But, I think, it should be possible to complete in single-player mode. That doesn't sound promising. Another deathmatch level. Oh god, why is this always so common? It fits into E2M1 in accordance with its rules, and has no skill level discrimination. Not worth the time to change all the thing definitions. Oh yeah. Let me take this opportunity to say, if you don't have a registered version of Doom, get your butt in gear and give them a call. The number I used here in Canada is... He gives a phone number and then says it cost him something like $64 for shipping and handling, taxes, Ontario, and the game, nice spots and everything. It took about 2 days to get from Edmonton to Toronto. If any game is worth buying, it's Doom! I wonder if that still holds true. Anyways, try it out. Let me know what you think. In the meantime, another new level is under construction. Pete. Okay. Hi, Pete. I feel like I'm a Alcoholics Anonymous man. Hi, Pete. Okay, let's actually load up the level of the day. Of course, it would be convenient if you could see something. So let me make sure I can actually see something. Here's stuff is the first key to success. The second key is actually living. Okay. We got sounds. Sentimental sounds. Oh yeah, it's E2M1, not E1M1. Oh god! Bunch of shotgun guys in front of my face. This is not the way to start a level. Okay, let's shut off that because turns out there is nothing fancy going on here. I really don't even know where the custom music is coming from. That like Vorknitz is talking about custom music and stuff like that. I think maybe the custom music was created all later, probably just for that compilation or so. And that was like the new part. And this is basically all the original levels. So let's try and kill stuff. It looks like it's going to be pain. Pain is on the menu today, people. Pain. Pain and death and suffering! Yeah, I have fright because of how terrible looking this WAD could be. Okay, this isn't actually a teleporter. This is just a platform. People? We just started the level, we killed 4 enemies, and now I'm kind of concerned. Because, how exactly do I get out of here? Do I just, like, hump this wall? No. Oh, great. I already hate this level. I just started it. It looks like we're going to have to push every wall to figure out how to get out of here. That's brilliant. I like this level. Oh, wow. Okay, it's in the corners. I get you now. I still don't like it, Sam I Am said. Okay, close up. They're all in the corners. Ow! You had to hit me right in my face. I see, so this is the red key area. How did I know? I can see a lot of red keys. It looks like there's going to be a lot of push walls involved because there's a lot of secrets as well. Pick up all these small little items. Ooh, a door. That could be useful, just one door. In this pointless corridor maze-ish thing. That's the way I kind of came from. I hear shotgun guys in the walls. And we got this. Little alcove with stuff in it. Now we had some... Ooh, rocket launcher. Free rocket launcher! I appreciate you, game. You were kind enough to give me a rocket launcher, with which I could blow up everything I see. What's we gotta do with number 2? Zombie Man. Okay, and that's one of the secrets that leads to a blue door. Okay, what's the other ones? So yeah, necessary secrets to complete a level. Brilliant idea. This is gonna be painful. I'm in a lot of pain over here. This thing's trying to kill me every which way. Ow. Okie dokie. So, this is a secret area. Not exactly sure what the benefit coming over here is, but we found another secret area! A secret area inside a secret area with the blue key. That'll be useful for that blue door we saw. I'm glad I accidentally pushed that wall. I'm just kind of clicking things and see what happens. Gold door. I see. But yeah, it's kind of useful that we accidentally hit that wall because that's where the blue door is all. I hate this level. It's just secret oriented. Why is it like this? They use it like teleporters as tables for some reason. I appreciate the furniture idea, but they then had to design it with a lot of push walls for some reason. It's like the entire level is based on the idea of necessary push walls to continue. Okay, we found another door. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Pressure! I don't like pressures. Can I return? Yes, I can. It's alright. Oh, okay, so I can't just... This is part of the Crusher corridor. Okay, I thought that was like the end of it. Okay, where's this lead? Apparently to a mysterious dark area. Let's go check it out. It has guys that shoot us everywhere. Found a chain gun. That's a start in the right direction for guns. And we found the gold keycard. Uh-oh. I heard something lower. I'm kind of confused what's going on. I think it's just this is lowering. Got this little interesting alcove here. Not even sure why this is here. Pointless alcove! Well, thank you! I could use a backpack! Okay, let's try and get back past the Crusher. We have a lot of things to deal with. Hi! People? We have a problem! Seems like the door opens however much the Crusher is at the time, I think. It seems to vary. I don't like it. I'm paranoid of the door locking on me. I just feel like it's going to break, knowing how levels are designed here. Okie dokie, so there's one area with a blue doorway. Here. I could use some free rocket ammo. I'll always take something like that. Sure, game. Random blue door leading into a rocket launcher. Okay, now we have a bunch of doors. Which one's the right one? Let's try door number 1. Oh, I need the red key. Yeah, you're right. I need the red key, but where is the red key? This was a lie! It is a spider demon. So I believe we're intended to get the red key before we go in there, and he just didn't trigger it right. I hope that's what it is. Either that or he's really messing with us right now. And this was some intentional trolling effect. So, ooh, what's this? This looks different. This looks significant. That's because that's the way back. Where is the red key? In fact, where's the gold door? It's off somewhere here. Yeah, let's go to the gold door. It might lead to a red key card. It leads to a Baron! I think I remember this level now. I remember this area. Yep, so I've definitely been here. We're still not at the point where I have quit from the levels entirely for P-Wads. Because I definitely remember playing this. Into this level, we have barons of hell everywhere now, trying to kill me. Brilliant. And it looks like more stuff is about to come down and try and kill me. Looks like more barons. Yes, we didn't have enough of them. Yoo-hoo! Ah, he shut the wall. Hopefully we can find like a plasma guy or something to deal with. Yeah, I believe we should be able to. Based on the fact of the matter that we got plasma ammo. Plenty. Okay. Then we can finally get a breath of fresh air after a massive massacre. Now, I believe these are going to come down, too. They'll look like they're pillars designed to come down and show a bunch of barons. But now it's not as threatening because we don't have a bunch of specters around here, too. So we'll gather the little bits of ammo we can find. Then deal with our little friends. See, what did I say? Another Baron out of the way. Okie dokie, so I'm still not sure as to really what else there is to do in here besides this. If there is anything, so I'm gonna grab this key and get out of here. And by get out of here, I mean kill the Baron. That's obviously meant to be a trap. Alright! Dead barons everywhere. One more area free. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a problem. The door is locked. People! The door is locked! But there's this thing. This wasn't what I was looking for, but okay. I got the BFG. The door is locked, though. Help! I got a BFG. What now? I mean, it was obviously intended to come this way. I see the door's open. Or it stays open for a limited amount of time when you go in there or something. I gotcha. So we open this, and now we dash like a maniac to the exit door. And we can also get back if we want. There's another thing about, like, there's a line out this way, which is suggesting that there is something out in this direction that we haven't dealt with. Why is there like a line on my map? Plus this area here with the rocket launcher was pretty small. Aha! There was more! Hooray for the other map! It gives me clues that I don't believe the original game had. Well, I believe the other map would have given me these clues, but I just can't read it. So hopefully I'm not abusing something. I really hope I'm not abusing something. Nobody's ever said anything, so... Hey! There's a lot of spider demons in here! I don't know where I am now, but I'm away from the spider demons. The minute, that's really all that matters. I don't even know what's going on. One of the spider demons just died. And I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm totally bumbling around like a maniac, not even knowing what's going on. Like, where am I? Where am I? Did I go like... Did I skip like the entire spider demon area? I don't want to cheat it. Even if, you know, there's a lot of things in here that's going to try and kill me. Oh great, there's a cyber demon here too. Well, that's horrible. Great, three spider demons and a cyber demon. What a great combination. This should be fun. Okay, now we got some random pressures going on here. Shall be brilliant. Is that another cyber demon? I think that's the second cyber demon. My god! This is just spider demon playground, ain't it? Yeah, this is crazy. Teamwork! To the power of teamwork! And not get mowed down by chain gunners! Go get him, Tiger! I believe in you! I believe in you! Come on, you can do it, buddy! I don't think... It sounds like there's another spider demon somewhere. There is! There's another spider demon. Interesting. I'm glad we're having all these things to kill. Wait, how do I lower this anyway? I have found switches. Do these... What do these lower? Cyber demons! 2 of them! My god! And that's how you kill a room filled with spider demons and cyber demons. Talk about an action sequence. Okay, this looks secretive. Hi! This was just a random little area. Okay. Free stuff's always good. This is also something. Thank you, automap. It fits in the level designer and his nonsensical stuff. This is the red corridor that I saw before, but now the opposite side. Run away! What I should do, Kakadirids? Chain gun it to death. Much better. Let's take the rocket launcher offensive. Much better. Look as we are making progress across the way. Okie dokie. And we go in here and we're back to kind of where we were before. Let me also have this side. Which leads somewhere. We're worried about that in a bit. We have this army to take care of. So much stuff to kill! Look at these disgusting gibs and demons! So much unnecessary carnage! Why? Why was any of this necessary? Okay, now we get some plasma ammo. Right, that'll be useful for basically killing anything else remaining on the map. We have some remaining rooms to check out for sure. Hi! Where did you come from? In fact, where does this go? Oh, brilliant. Now I'm totally lost. I see. So it basically just led all the way around. I heard a door open. Something's somewhere in the map. Not too sure where, but something's growling at me. What do these vents do? Let's hit all of them! Yay, ammo! I see. These lower free ammo. Definitely like free ammo. And that's how you wipe out an area filled with imps. Sweet. Okay, so we also have, if you head back in here, there was that one separate area with the red door. This is just a free little separate room area. We also have that way in the crusher side that we have to take care of as well. If you head down here, what's down this side? Why, the Mega Armor, of course, and the Hollow Mirrors effect. Okie dokie, free armor. This is another secret. Where do you lead? Somewhere. Back all the way here. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Why'd that push me across the map? I don't really know, but... okay. Then we have the other side of this crusher. Everybody head down here. Another secret. And this leads to the... somewhere else. Not too sure where I am. Somewhere... I think this is the beginning of the map. Okay. But that's all 8 of the secrets. For all these annoying push walls. Thank you, computer automap. I'm glad that existed. Here are the remaining items. And we're only looking for one enemy. Which here it is. Die, final enemy! Look at that. Decimation. So, opinions on that one, I guess. That level had some things going for it and other things not, I say. It definitely felt like it had good ammo balance during the first act, during the part where you didn't have like the final battle area with the spider demons and all that. Once you got to that area, they kind of went overly ridiculous. And if you really know where the secrets are, they give you a ridiculous amount of supplies in there too. So really, if you know where to go, there's a ridiculous amount of ammo to the point that it kind of becomes a joke. It's another one of those, I have a ridiculous amount of ammo because I found secrets. And that's the one problem about secrets, is that there has to be a certain balance of them, whereby they give you a bit more of a benefit, but they don't make it so ridiculously overpowered to the point that really you make the level a joke. That's kind of the problem. It should make it a little bit easier, but shouldn't make it the end-all thing to really make it that easy, because I have hundreds upon hundreds of cell ammo. And that's kind of what happened here, was that it started giving me a lot of ammo because of these secrets. And on the other hand, this level is very, very push-wall dependent. If you looked at like the entire level design and how kind of like everything was when we were going through it, you notice that like a lot of the rooms, like more than half of them I want to say, were all designed so that way you had like push a wall to enter them. Not a door or anything, no, actual physical walls. And a lot of them were disguised. They weren't actually like legitimate hidden secrets or whatever. Like to get out of the beginning room, you had to kind of get an idea of trying to spam walls and push them open. So yeah, this is a pretty shiny example of a map that basically you have to find a lot of push walls to get through. Look at the blue key, even though the blue key actually ended up being useless. But what about the red key? How did we get the red key actually? Now that I think about it, wasn't that we had to find some other push wall or something? We had to like go through another secret area to get the red key? Yeah, it had to be. All the keys, I believe, were actually like all in hidden areas. Maybe the yellow key was just down that corridor or so, but most of them were just hidden, and that was pretty much the definition of this level, was a bunch of hidden stuff. Yeah. The highlight of this map had to be the open-based area with the cyber demons versus spider demons. It wasn't much of a challenge or anything. There really wasn't much to it, because it was so open and sporadic that it was very easy to accidentally cause infighting. I didn't really even have to do much. I just basically accidentally kind of moved around a little bit. Next thing I know, I'm getting a massive infight, and we basically kind of did it. But it still is kind of a big boss fight in comparison to a normal one. I think that was like, I want to say 4 spider demons, maybe 5. I think 4. 4 spider demons versus 2 cyber demons. That's something we haven't seen before. We've seen Spider Demon versus Cyber Demon. That's been a thing that's been shown in a few different levels. But we've never seen, like, multiple Spider Demons versus multiple Cyber Demons. And that's exactly what this level accomplishes, is that it makes a massive arena filled with both of them. And it makes it pretty interactive and whatnot. It's a gimmicky thing, but it's a neat gimmick when it happens. And this level kind of pulls off in a pretty good way or whatnot, with areas where you can basically hide behind walls that you can activate. A lot of things that you can like pull switches for, but that risks basically being against a wall, so it endangers you by the cyber demons. It has some good merits that I like. But outside of that one room, it really is totally imbalanced. Totally, a lot of hidden areas that really were not worth it. And yeah, at the end of the day, it felt like it really wasn't worth for the Spider Demon Cyber Demon thing, because we didn't get much challenge out of it. I don't know, I don't believe it was just me. I think it was, like I said, accidentally just moving around the room or whatnot. just how it's designed, it was very, very easy to cause the infights. So it's not really something that could be bad or so, because we could have gimmicky infights. I think that happens, in different levels and whatnot, where you have like a gimmicky Spider Demon versus Cyber Demon one, because they're the two toughest bosses. But in this particular case, that was really like the main area that really had anything. Other than that, it was a lot of push walls and all that. So overall, I just find this level very unappealing. Um, it definitely is a lot better than like a pure puzzle level, even though really I consider this kind of puzzle-ish. And this is, like I said, I was kind of ranting last time about puzzles and giving a massive detail on why I hate puzzles. Well, apply that to push walls, and you can kind of see why exactly I have the way I do when it comes to like hidden areas and all that, because it's exactly the same concept as that, where you're basically losing everything, from playing the level or so, the knowledge of really what the challenge was. I'm losing a lot of the challenge by doing the level. It's a very weird circumstance, and I explained a lot better in my last one. I don't want to go into a massive rant again on it. That's exactly what the last video was about. So, with that in mind, this level is just kind of there for the most part. Lots of hidden areas, especially with getting the keys. That was where it was most annoying. By the end, it started getting better, especially after we got the automap. A level with an automap is always going to be better for like hidden wall areas than a level without an automap, simply because it basically is allowing me to see where stuff is and figure out where to go. However, on the other hand, I don't think a level designer should be reliant on an automap. It basically excuses why you exactly made your level very confusing and a massive mess, because you have a map that can basically find where you're going. It's kind of why I am not a big fan of old school level design, because a lot of these have maps in play. They have like full auto maps, and these auto maps usually excuse it to be more maze-like in design. If you look at like games like Quake and more modern from that, like Unreal and other games around that time period, they didn't have maps anymore at all, anything. And because of that, they had to make more sense of their areas. They had to make everything more distinct, in order for it to not just be a confusing mess. And even when they did like chaotic areas, usually they were doing it for a purpose. It didn't feel pointless and like aimless, because you could say some stuff about Unreal, like some of the areas in that game, but those areas were intended to be that way, and it made total sense based on the design of that. And here it just feels like it was a mess, and why is it a mess? And yeah, overall, like I said, I like the battle thing and whatnot. It definitely is nice to see multiple Spider Demons versus Cyber Demons. Yes, that's something we haven't really seen, at all outside of this level. Like I said, we've seen multiple Cyber Demons in certain levels. I think we've seen like 3 Cyber Demons at once in one pillars. Um, we might have seen multiple Spider Demons. I think. I forget actually if there's been a level with multiple spider demons. Spider demons are a pretty uncommon enemy, so you don't see them as often as a cyber demon if you notice. But yeah, this is one of the only instances I could think of so far where we've seen multiple spider demons. And not only that, but multiple ones against multiple cyber demons. Which, like I said, is a nice concept. It's very, very interesting, stands out. And if the level was just kind of that, and it was intended just to be something to kind of like goof through and make it like a little jokey thing, sure, go for it. But as it stands, the build up to that has a lot of annoying push walls, and I just don't feel it was worth it. So anyway, with all that in mind, thank you very much all for watching. I shall see you all next time.